You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
All right, man. Spawn. What up? Hey, I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked Ron. You could be out here hanging out, chilling, partying, knowing you got a big battle on Sunday. How does that work, man?
A lot of people got to prep the material because they writing against how they really feel inside. When you hear to speak like from your heart, you don't have to prep because it's real.
Hey,
so the things that I gotta say, they from within. I don't have to write them or prep them or anything. They from within. I could be out here confident.
But that's what makes you different than a lot of people in this culture too.
Like if you look at it, like since the first interview we ever did, you've never seen me panicking or scrambling for material ever.
Never.
Ever.
Have I ever seen you choke?
I choked against Loso intentionally so he could win. I said, hey everybody, I'm choking. Time.
But if you say that's a choke, that's the only time.
Yeah.
Throughout your career. And you say some of the most intricate, incredible shit, and I know people who say simple stuff and still choke. So to go through your whole career like that and not choke is just incredible, bro.
It's from within, man.
Yeah. And again, I was talking to Arsh, man, and he said it, and it makes sense to me, man. Like, this is a mega match, you and Rum.
Hold on. Yo, kid. I'm saying, are we good? Let's go.
Okay.
We coming right back to this.
Okay. All right, yo, man, we back, man.
We back.
They needed you inside for that face-off, man.
You know.
It wasn't a face-off like most people be expecting, right? A lot of people had them face-off, you go, or almost getting ready to fight face-offs and shit like that. But we was talking earlier, man, and you was talking about, like I was trying to say too, man, is that, you know, you're so original, you're so you. So it's easy for you, like you said, you know, you could just, it's just you.
Yeah.
Right? So when you're rapping, you don't have to make up shit to be who you are.
Nah.
Right.
It's like, you know, I just even in my preparation, like how I prepare for battle, especially in today's time, like I'm not even preparing for the battle with the person in front of me. I'm preparing for the battle of the like with the subconscious mind of the person that's listening. That's the real battle. The real battle is how can we use this platform and these platforms to keep you entertained, give you what you need, and also say the things that I need to tell you. So that's really what it is. Like for example, we just did the face-off, and Ron was like, "Yeah, nobody want to hear that shit, Sharif," and the crowd that was in there like, no, we do want to hear it. They tired.
But I think he was questioning that you freestyled during King Los, I think your last round.
Yeah, I didn't rap none of my full rounds of Los.
Right. That's what I think he was saying. We don't want to hear that shit, Sharif.
Yeah, he was just saying like as far as like, because I was saying I don't got no gun bars. He was like, yeah, the people want to hear gun bars. But battle rap right now, the state of battle rap shows they don't. Because it's the scores are too low right now.
DNA went on a run and said he wasn't going to do no gun bars and did very well.
The score too low right now, so it's like maybe they want to hear it, but it's redundant. They tired. Like who was that just battling right now? Was that like Foots and Hansel, right? Somebody just battled like right now, right?
I didn't even see Foots here today. I don't think that was Foots.
That wasn't Foots. It was somebody. I can't remember who it was, but it was. Kill, shoot, stab, shoot, kill, shoot, stab, shoots, kill, shoot. It's like, bro, like, the man died 20 bars ago. How are you back alive? First of all, why are you punching them after you already shot them? You know, and that's where battle rap started to go, all right, come on now. Like you got an 8-bar about how you had the Drake 100-round drum, you Swiss cheese the nigga. Then the next bar is one to the stomach, one to the, how? The nigga's dead.
Still hitting him while he dead.
And then he's back alive after that. So now you can stab him. That's battle rap.
So it's not thought-provoking anymore. I have to agree. Whether I would like to or not, I have to agree. And we talked earlier, man, and I was saying a lot of times I'm standing in the crowd, I'm not even reacting. You know what I mean? Because it's like either I heard it before or you didn't put a lot of thought into that bar. So it's like it's normal. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Battle rap has a template pack. The template pack is shoot, punch, stab, what I did to your girl. Shoot, punch, stab, what I did to your girl. Shoot, punch, stab, what I did to your girl.
Somebody in the comments, can y'all see if y'all can find, we did an interview before and you said that, and this was years ago, and it's still the same shit, the template effect.
The template.
And that's why anybody can be a battle rapper now. And it's been proven that anybody can be a battle rapper now. There's a lot of people battle rapping right now that have never battle rapped in their life.
Because they created a rhythm that anybody could do. Everybody can't do what Averb do. Everybody can't do what Mook do. Everybody can't do what Lux do. Everybody can't do what Chilla do. Like, it's certain MCs that you can't replicate that. And it's hard to do, but the newer battle rap is, it's like a battle rap starter pack that anybody could do.
Copy, paste.
Copy, paste.
And again, with somebody as creative as you, and you can't just battle anybody. Everything has to make sense for a person like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, is that, do you not like that?
What, the fact that I have to be strategic now, or what?
Well, not strategic, just that because of, you know, the way you approach battle rap, you can't just go battle a ABC type motherfucker, because it just doesn't
like
make sense.
It's a lot of other people that they was like, yo, you should battle him, you should battle him.
Right.
But like, when I look at like battle rap like a Mortal Kombat tower, there's only a select few people in my tower right now.
Mm-hmm.
And these people can help me do something. Like, it ain't got nothing, like, let's say like me and Geechee, right? Like, people be like, I want to see you and Geechee. Geechee is an amazing MC, and he's godly at what he do. What I'm trying to do, he don't do that. You get what I'm saying?
I got it. I got it.
Like, don't get bar for bar every fucking bar. But what he's trying to accomplish, he's not trying to do what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how to really put that in words, like, but like, when you listening to a Daylyt, you listening to, I want to hear the best shit a nigga could ever weave together. When you listening to Geechee, you hearing, I want to see how he could break this man down and assassinate his character. I don't want to fight those type of matches no more, because I'm just being honest with me. That's too easy for me.
Right.
Like,
that's why I say it has to make sense for you.
It's too easy for me to go into someone's character, because, and I'm not perfect, but the way people going about life is completely wrong as black men. Mm-hmm. Like, wrong. Like, all this, like, look at what's happening on the West Coast right now. That is the effect of the shit that everybody's doing. And when I say everything that's happening, all the Ricos and all this shit, like, and this the time y'all niggas on, and that's what's happening. So it's like,
in this day and age, too.
I don't even want to dwell in the concept of this narrative of you gotta be a real nigga. I'm done with the real nigga world. Y'all can have it. I don't want no parts of like, I'm real, I'm really about that, I really did this for the hood, I'm from the block. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Y'all can have that. I don't want to fight with niggas that's like that. I don't want to argue with niggas like that. I don't want to battle with niggas like that. I want to battle with people that really do this and we can do that. That's where I'm at.
That's the only way to elevate this, because like you said, shoot, stab, kill, Rob, it's like, how many times can we do that and keep it entertaining? So at some point, somebody's got to raise the bar, even though you've been raising the bar for a long time. So
it's crazy because like, let's take like me and Tay-Rock, like you know how many people told me, like, cause I spit my shit to Tay-Rock, I spit my shit for Tay-Rock to a few people, maybe 4 or 5 people was like, man, that ain't, I don't know. And I'm like, what you mean you don't know? Like, okay, I'll show you.
it was for us.
That's the effect of something different. People are afraid to be different. And I stated this before in my other interview. Me and Quest McCody just sparred. And he was like, man, they wouldn't let me get away with that. And I was like, that's the issue. You have now let the fans tell you what you've now let the fans tell you what you should do. How did battle rap come to that? How did battle rap come to you afraid to be you for the sake of the fans? When they paid to see you, you didn't pay to see them.
It's a fact.
They paid to see you give them what you came to give them. They didn't pay to say, hey, I paid $70. Rap like this. If that's the case, you get your bitch ass up here and rap.
Right.
Since you want to tell me what to say, you get up here and rap. That's the difference. Like, and I'm like, Quest, you could do what you want. Don't let these fans make you limited. Oh man, that gotta change, man. Like, that's why, like, I make it loud and clear. Like, for this battle, I chose Rum because I know he's a writer, and I know he would bring the type of fans that listen, so that I can do what I need to do. I just want to rap a lot, bro, a lot. Like, again, because like I said, on the music side, I can't do this. You can't do this on the track. A track has
people want to chant along with you.
It has walls. It has boundaries. It has a track that you have to stay in between this track. Battle rap, the walls are moved, so I could freely flow. Like, my mind can freely go wherever I need to. It's like an open canvas, and I needed that. Right now.
On a level of 1 to 10, how excited were you when you heard this match getting set up?
I was real excited. Like,
okay.
It almost didn't happen again, and I was bummed. Shouts out to Chiller, shouts out to
Kenny.
It was like some hiccups early, like this like 7 months ago. Some hiccups. And 7 months ago with some hiccups.
It was quiet because nobody knew that it was actually getting set up. So
it was a few hiccups, and then I was actually sad because I'm like, damn, I was all worked up about it. I was ready to go, and we fell back for like 2 months, no calls, no texts, and then they popped back up like, we ready. I was like, oh, what's up? What's up?
And you were still on deck.
I'm still on deck.
Ha, man. Now, no other time in your career has anybody approached you about battling Rum Nitty?
Yeah, me and Rum Nitty was locked in maybe 4 different times for 4 different teams.
Different times.
Yeah. We was locked in with ARP, contract signed at one point in time. A few things didn't go through on the back end. Pause. A few things didn't go through on the back end. That's crazy.
You paused it quick enough because I was like, oh, no.
A few things didn't go through on the back end. It's crazy, dog. That's nasty. That's nasty work. But no, so we was locked in with that. There was another lead that popped up out of nowhere and locked us in, but didn't come through. It's like a few of them. Like, so it was in the making for about a good 4 or 5 years.
God damn. Do you think the time is right? Was there another time that might have been righter than now? Or is this the right time?
This is the perfect time.
Perfect time, okay.
Perfect time, but everything I got going on outside of the music, outside of battle rap. Hopefully, like, I could take battle rap, I wouldn't even say take it. Hopefully, like, I can be inspiration to the up and comers to go, hey, we should try to be like that.
And just be us and do it the way we want to do
This is
it.
the thing, right? And I'll say this again, like, there's a lot of, like, there's probably a nigga right now that works for NASA, right? He's probably saying, I want to battle rap, but I'm afraid to be smart. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dumb myself all the way down and come in there and try to fit in. Instead of saying, none of these people are smarter than me. I'm about to get in there and obliterate them. That's what I want to do. I want the average kid that's at home, that read, that understands stuff, to go, it's okay to be smart.
Right.
Because again, I know all of these battle rappers personally. They're really smart.
Very smart.
Outside of the ring. Like, man, I be talking to these people. I've said it multiple times. We be talking about the firmament, flat earth, and the double layer bottom of the ocean, and is there human life on the other side of the Arctic wall? And then nigga get in the ring and my gun bigger than something. It's crazy, right? And I ain't gonna lie, I was once under the spell. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm holier than thou and I should just kick everybody. I was once a nigga, like, conceited to tell you, we had this motto, gun bars are nothing. That was a motto for a long time. Like, you gonna get these hammers. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I was under the spell for a long point of my life. And, you know, due to just traveling, moving, and growing up as an adult, I got to the point to where I understood, like, it's actually more gangster to be smart. And let me tell you when I realized that, when I seen one of the most craziest niggas in my hood in the courtroom. This is Killer Joe Smoke in the courtroom. It was a little 5'3" white boy over there, like, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. You're going to jail.
Facts.
So who's the winner? The smart nigga or the killer, the op killer? Man, that street shit don't work in the real world, man. You gotta get that knowledge to beat this real world, man. Like, for example, like, I just got my Moore's name solidified. Now I don't have to drive with license or insurance or nothing. I don't need, see, now listen, man. I'm completely free from Americans Corporation. I'm completely free. I'm gonna teach y'all. Especially when we're done. I'm free. I no longer am a product of America. My birth certificate is turned in. Everything is turned in. I could drive a car. I could move freely in America with no registration, no nothing.
Is that like sovereigns?
I'm done. I'm out of it. They
But
know
I've seen people get pulled over. I've seen videos and they try to say, oh, sovereign state or whatever,
look,
and it
look,
don't work for them,
listen.
though. They still go to jail.
Listen, no, it ain't that. You gotta have your card. You gotta have, this is the thing, bro. The law is 99% linguistics. It's all wordage. If you don't know the word, they can trip you. If you know the words, they gotta shut the fuck up. You could talk to them however you want if you know the words.
I've seen that done
it's
too.
It's all witchcraft.
Yes.
It's all spell casting. They know the words. Once you know the words, they can't do nothing to you. And that's basically where I'm at with it's so much our black men just don't know.
I'm gonna tell you something. I watch Law and Order a lot, and that motion to suppress.
Yeah.
Like, no, like, there's a video with him with the gun, and he's shooting the guy, killing him. And then they do a motion to suppress because of however they obtained the video. I don't give a fuck how they obtained the video. The video shows this man killing another man.
You know
but like you said, if you know the verbiage, if you know how to speak it the right way, you can get that suppressed. Now, that video is not allowed in court. That's some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Best
but
lawyers
it's
are the ones that know. It's just words. You learn your UCLA codes. Y'all might not know about that, but I'm gonna kick to y'all. You learn your UCLA codes. You learn all this stuff. You could be invincible. The law only exists to people who don't know the word. This is why, for so many years, they killed niggas for learning. Because once you learn and know the word, they can't touch you.
That's some deep shit. And it's so real.
Like all the street niggas, they are able to be harassed. For example, like a police pull you over, when they ask you questions, if you agree to them, then they can do what they do. If you don't agree, they can't move. But we don't know that. So it's just so much stuff that we don't know, man, and it starts here. Battle rap is the last place where you can speak freely. Feed the minds, man, because they listening.
Facts.
We just did the face-off. Rum said nobody want to hear it. The crowd said, yes, we do. We do want to hear it. We do.
And we gonna hear it on Sunday. Daylyt versus Rum Nitty. And I'm gonna add one more thing. The fucked up thing is a lot of us don't learn about the law until when?
We in it.
When we in fucking prison. Now we want to learn.
You got time to sit down and read the books.
We got to learn before we get there. We got to learn how to stay out of there instead of learning how to get out of there.
Like, for example, you know, not to backtrack, but I seen a guy represent himself and beat all the cases.
Seen it too.
Represented himself and beat all the cases.
Because you know the verbiage. That's a fact. That's a fact. So it's definitely possible.
Man.
So,
hey, the Bible says in the beginning it was the word. Learn it.
Learn the word. Sunday, TBL. Daylyt versus Rum Nitty. Pay-per-view available. You in Houston, buy a ticket. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. Thank you, brother.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.